Good morning, children. I am Manisha, your English teacher. I welcome you all to your English class. Thought of the day is positive words always produce positive result. And word of the day is pandemic, which means a disease that spreads over whole country or the whole world. So this word, if you see in everyday newspaper, it is used in news. It is used because you can see coronavirus or COVID-19 is a pandemic disease, you can say. It is like India coronavirus pandemic. You can also learn through this word. Now let us move to our today's topic. Children, today we will be learning tenses. So tenses tells the time of the verb, and it also tells whether the action is present tense, was simple past, or will be simple future. So we have already learnt in our previous classes what are tenses. So these are some examples. I drink coffee every morning. So this is your simple present tense. India got its freedom in 1947. So this is simple past. I shall go to meet her 2 days later. So this is your simple future. So children, today we will be learning in detail present tense. So simple present tense, we have four forms: simple present tense, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. So simple present tense, we call it as also present indefinite tense. And what is the formation, children? Subject plus verb. Verb should be only in the first form, and we also add s or es. So you always remember this formula. Whenever the subject is singular, we write verb plural. And when the subject is plural, we write verb singular. We have already learned subject verb agreement. Yes. So always remember these three things. And now I, you, we write work, go, eat. We don't write plural verb. This shows that. This chart shows that. With I, you, I don't write plural verb. And now with he, she, it, I write plural form of verb like works, goes, eats. So please follow this chart. Now we are doing simple uses of simple present tense. Now when do we use simple present tense? Yes, we use simple present tense whenever we are talking about our habitual actions. For example, I wake up at 6:30 a.m. every morning. So I always take my tea without sugar. So children, generally whenever we express our habitual things, we write every word like every, always. Not always, but we use such types of word. Okay. And when we say general truth, general or universal facts also we say. So for example, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. We say man is mortal. So these all sentences are general truth. Now we also use it to express scientific fact. For example, the heart pumps blood to the rest of the body. So these all are scientific fact. Now in exclamatory sentence beginning with here and there also we use. For example, here blows the cool breeze. And we also make sentence with there comes the beautiful lady. Now to express a fact which is true at present, like Ram looks smart in his blue shirt. And in running commentaries also we use simple present tense, like Ishant Sharma throws the ball to Ricky pointing. And we also use it in proverbs like make hay while the sun shines. So these all are simple present uses. Okay. Now let us come to present continuous tense. So children, what is the formation if we talk about? Yes, subject plus is plus am, are, and verb ing form. Verb first form, and we are also adding ing form to show the continuity of an action. So use of present continuous tenses express an action happening now at the time of speaking. For example, he is writing a letter. So at the time of speaking, whatever action is happening, we write such sentences. Express an action in progress about this time but not necessarily at the time of speaking. For example, they are doing MBA in America. So right now, like, this action is in progress. Okay, like, we ask question, what are you doing these days? We say ki I'm learning driving. So that doesn't mean that right now you are driving. Or I'm learning swimming. So that doesn't mean that right now you are swimming when you're talking. But actually this action is in progress. You are continuing this activity. So we use simple present continuous tense to show the continuity of those actions. Now we also use to express undesirable habit. For example, she is wasting her time in nail biting. Or we can say, you are always asking for more. He is always wasting his time in gossip. So these all are undesirable habit. So we use present continuous tense to show these as well. Now we are moving to children present perfect tense. So the verb, you can see perfect itself shows the completion of an action. So let us see what is the formation. Subject plus has, have plus verb third form we use for perfect tense. Okay. So uses of present perfect tense, a completed action. He has gone to his office after long term leave. So we can also show the action that has recently been completed. Okay, completed action, but it is. For example, he has just received a letter. And now we use for the past action when the time is not given and not definite. So whenever the time is not given, not definite, we use this tense. Like for example, he has finished his book. We don't know when, how. So we are using this, okay, tense. Now past actions or events, the result of which still persists. For example, they have had a bad day, all due to bad weather. So we are showing that they had bad day because of a bad weather. So we are using present perfect tense. Now we are moving to present perfect continuous tense. So the formation is subject plus has, have plus been plus verb ing form. So what is the uses, children, of present perfect continuous? Yes, it expresses an action which began sometime in the past and still continuing. For example, it has been raining since evening. So this action began sometime in the past and it is continuing. Rain is still going on, children. It has not stopped. So it expresses an action which is already finished but whose effect still persists. So this action is completed, but there is that effect in the air. So we are talking this sentence. The crowd has been shouting the slogans all day. So right now they are not shouting, but its effect is still felt. So we are using present perfect continuous. Now children, it is really important to note down that whenever we are writing present perfect continuous, we are using since and for. For example, we use since for the point of time, since morning, since Monday, since 3 o'clock, since 1987. So we are writing since when to show the point of time, remember, okay? And for indicate period of time. For example, for 6 months, for 2 days, okay? So this shows the period of time for 2 hours, for many years, for 3 months, and so on. So children, you will revise all these tenses, okay? And do the worksheet as well. Thank you.